A review of his brilliant battles. Kakashi Hatake. Kakashi is an exceptional character who is Naruto's mentor and the 6th Hokage. Highly skilled, he is well regarded in the Hidden Leaf Village, and is known by nicknames such as Copy Ninja in other villages. It is believed that his achievements in completing missions, in addition to his own abilities, contribute to receive high marks. In this video, I have summarized Kakashi's battle record. The content includes both the original work and the anime original Umbu arc. Although I tried to be chronological, there may be slight discrepancies in the order. I would appreciate your understanding in advance. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the time. Now, let's get started with the introduction. VS Ninja from Hidden Rock Village. During the Third Great Ninja War, Kakashi was promoted to Jonin. In this situation, Kakashi led Obito and Rin as a team leader on a mission. However, during the mission, Rin was kidnapped by the Hidden Rock Village ninja. At this point, Kakashi and Obito disagreed on whether to complete the mission or rescue their comrade, leading to a conflict. Anyone who doesn't follow the rules is a bum. But anyone who doesn't follow his friends is even more of a bum, said Obito. These words would change Kakashi's values as a ninja and his way of thinking. Obito went alone to rescue Rin, but Kakashi eventually joined him. Together, they successfully cornered and severely injured the Hidden Rock Village ninja. With their well-coordinated teamwork, this fight was advantageous for Kakashi, as it was 2 against 1. Also, even though he was a boy, Kakashi was already highly skilled even at this time. And I do not think he could have been defeated even by him alone. vs Orochimaru. In the original story, Kakashi's activities in the Umbu are rarely depicted. Did you know that during his time in the Umbu, he once confronted Orochimaru? This happened when Orochimaru was about to leave the village. Orochimaru carried out inhumane tasks such as human experimentation, without anyone finding out about it. However, one day his actions were discovered by the higher-ups, and he was caught in the act by the 3rd Hokage, who was also his teacher. Despite being cornered, Orochimaru took the opportunity to flee the village. One of the ninja who tried to prevent Orochimaru's escape was Hatake Kakashi. The two confronted each other, but Kakashi was still far behind, and he was outmatched by the overwhelming power of Orochimaru. During the battle, Orochimaru was injured by a trap set by the 3rd Hokage, but still managed to escape, leaving Kakashi behind. In this fight, there is no doubt that Orochimaru was the victor. Despite his natural talent, it would have been extremely difficult for Kakashi at that time to stop Orochimaru. Orochimaru was both physically young and, in a sense, near the peak of his powers. vs Gaara. Gaara is a man from the Iburi clan. He is a character who does not appear in the original story. Gaara has a unique ability to turn his body into smoke. Although Kakashi had a little trouble with this ability, he was able to hunt him down by inflicting wounds. Originally, the Iburi clan had a fatal weakness, where they would die simply from being exposed to the wind. Due to this weakness, Gaara perished when he was swept away by the wind, bringing an end to the battle with Kakashi's victory. Although it's difficult to say it a clear win for Kakashi, if the fight had continued, he would have had a high chance of winning. As a side note, the animation of their battle is exceptional, with particularly captivating scenes of their sword fights in the cave. If you haven't seen this original anime story, please check it out. vs Yamato. Yamato is often seen as a junior who admires Kakashi, but they did have a battle during their time in the Umbu. The reason for this was an order from Danzo. Kakashi, not wanting to fight against an ally, tried to persuade Yamato, and appeared to be on the defensive. However, Yamato provoked Kakashi on the topic of Rin, which enraged Kakashi, and he invoked the lightning blade. He then slashed through the approaching wood-style ninjutsu, and thrust his lightning blade at Yamato's throat. Yamato was then restrained, and the battle between them came to an end. This fight was, of course, a victory for Kakashi, and he later saved Yamato when he was in danger due to Orochimaru's interference. As a result, Yamato decided to stop targeting Kakashi's life, and the two reconciled, maintaining a good relationship in the original story. vs Zabuza. From here on, I will discuss battles from the original story. First up is the battle against Zabuza. Zabuza is an opponent that Team 7 faces while carrying out a mission. Kakashi confronted Zabuza twice in total. In their first encounter, Kakashi was almost defeated by Zabuza's water prison jutsu. But with Naruto and Sasuke's help, he managed to escape the technique. If they hadn't come to his aid, Kakashi would likely have been defeated by Zabuza. Zabuza was then cornered by Kakashi, who had released his Sharingan. However, with Haku's assistance, Zabuza manages to escape, resulting in a draw for their first encounter. In the second showdown, Kakashi kept dominating him from beginning to end. Although he did not deliver the final blow, it's fair to say that this battle was effectively a victory for Kakashi. vs Orochimaru. Next is the battle against Orochimaru. This marks their first confrontation in the original story. After the Chunin exam's preliminary round, Kakashi sealed Sasuke's overflowing curse mark. Orochimaru appeared shortly after. Although Orochimaru did not seem particularly eager to fight, Kakashi activated his lightning blade and prepared for battle. However, Kakashi felt the strong killing intent of Orochimaru and foresaw that he was going to die. As expected of one of the legendary Sannin, Kakashi would likely have lost if the battle had continued. However, since there was no actual combat this time, I consider the outcome a draw. vs Kabuto. Next up is Kabuto. At this time, Kabuto has not yet achieved Sage Mode. Kakashi confronted Kabuto when he tried to attack Sasuke in the hospital. In this scene, no aggressive technique was used, and it became a battle of taijutsu, physical techniques, alone. I felt that Kakashi was a step ahead of him in this battle. However, it is unclear to what extent Kabuto was serious about the fight, as he had no intention of a battle. Kabuto skillfully uses the Dead Soul technique to escape easily. In this battle, Kakashi realizes the decline of his own power, and the fight ends in a draw-like result. It's unclear what would have happened if the battle had continued, but given Kakashi's awareness of his own decline, there's a high possibility he would have lost to Kabuto. Even without Sage Mode, Kabuto was strong enough to fight against Tsunade, which is the reason for his strength. vs Uchiha Itachi. Kakashi, unable to hide his decline, confronted Itachi, who had visited the village after the Konoha Crush. These two used to be in the Umbu together, so they are senior and junior colleagues. As a result, they were supposed to fight, knowing each other's tactics. However, at this time, Itachi had awakened his Mangekyo Sharingan, which Kakashi did not know. Overconfident in the saying, the only counter to the Sharingan is another Sharingan. Kakashi is defeated by the power of the Mangekyo Sharingan. In this battle, the strength of his Mangekyo Sharingan was emphasized by such scenes as Itachi's illusion reversal and the speed of hand signs. Although he lost, Kakashi's mental strength to stand up. After being stabbed continuously for 24 hours in Tsukuyomi, Itachi's genjutsu shows his toughness. vs Uchiha Itachi, Imposter. Though it was going to be a series of battles, Kakashi confronted Itachi once again. However, this time, the Itachi he faces was not the real one but a fake. Kakashi was once knocked down by Itachi, but I remember that he kicked him out of the game, saying that he had been caught off guard. During the battle, while Naruto struggled with Itachi's genjutsu, Kakashi fought against him. Itachi cast a genjutsu on Kakashi, but Kakashi evaded it using his shadow clone. In the end, Kakashi's shadow clone stopped the movement of Itachi, and then Naruto's giant Rasengan settled the battle. As mentioned earlier, this Itachi was an imposter and not able to fully show his power. If Kakashi and real Itachi were to fight, I don't think Kakashi would stand a chance. But I think it's safe to say that Kakashi would win this battle. vs Deidara. Kakashi also has a battle against Deidara. They confront each other when Kakashi pursued Deidara, who had kidnapped Gaara. Deidara was wounded and did not want to go head-to-head with the Kakashi. However, in the face of Kakashi's Mangekyo Sharingan abilities, Deidara suffered even more severe injuries. Deidara, who had lost both hands, was unable to fight properly and finally managed to escape using a clone. Even if Deidara had been in perfect condition, he would have no means to counter Kakashi's Kamui. Therefore, in a battle between Deidara and Kakashi, Kakashi, who can use long-range ninjutsu and lightning release, would have the advantage. After all, their elemental affinities are a poor match. vs Hidan and Kakuzu. Kakashi has quite a few battle scenes against the Akatsuki members. It's understandable, as the only capable Jonin around are Guy and Kakashi. Taking over for the fallen Asuma, Kakashi temporarily led Team 10. Their mission was to defeat Hidan and Kakuzu, the enemies of their teacher. They seemed to be planning a lot of things with Shikamaru as a core member. However, they struggled against Kakuzu's stock of hearts and his 5-element techniques. But Kakashi showed his high potential here. Before executing the plan to defeat Hidan, Kakashi faced both Hidan and Kakuzu in a 4 vs 2 situation. Moreover, he fought while protecting his fellows from the enemy's attacks. During Hidan and Kakuzu's coordinated assault, Kakashi managed to avoid all physical attacks from Hidan. And he even had them say, "This is the first time we can't kill with this method." In the end, Shikamaru defeated Hidan and Naruto defeated Kakuzu. But Kakashi contributed by buying time until then. Although he didn't achieve victory himself, assisting his allies could be considered a practical win. vs Pain. Kakashi confronts Pain as well. To cut to the chase, he ended up losing. He faced Pain when Pain, targeting the Ninetales, attacked the Hidden Leaf Village. Despite devising various strategies, he ultimately falls to Tendo Pain. He also used up all his chakra to protect Choji from the attacks of enemies with Kamui. And finally drew his last breath. I remember being very disappointed, thinking that Kakashi was going to end here. That's why I had doubts when he was revived. vs Uchiha Sasuke. Kakashi confronted Sasuke after he had defeated Danzo. In fact, this was the first encounter between Kakashi and Sasuke since Sasuke left the village. Kakashi struggled before Sasuke's unexpected strength. However, the battle was inconclusive due to the intervention of Sakura, Naruto, and Tobi. If they had continued fighting Sasuke, what would have happened? Although it is difficult to judge, I think Sasuke is at a slight disadvantage. Because he was heavily worn out from the Danzo battle. His eyesight had deteriorated from overuse of the Mangekyo Sharingan. And because Kakashi has Kamui. vs 7 Ninja Swordsman. During the Fourth Great Ninja War, Kakashi faced the revived Zabuza, Haku, and the 7 Ninja Swordsmen. Due to Kabuto's summoning, Impure World Reincarnation, Kakashi successfully defeated and contributed to sealing both Zabuza and Haku. With Guy's assistance, they also managed to seal 2 members of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen. This was a relatively rare battle where Kakashi secured a victory without being severely injured. vs Uchiha Obito. The confrontation between Obito and Kakashi can be considered a fateful battle. In the fight against Obito, Kakashi struggled against his unique powers. In a word, it is like another Kamui. However, when he noticed that his Kamui is connected to Obito's another dimension, he started to attack on Obito. In fact, when they face off directly in another dimension, the battle concluded with Kakashi's victory, although Obito seemed to have planned something. At this point, Obito acknowledges Kakashi's victory. vs Uchiha Madara and Kagaya. To be honest, from here on, Kakashi isn't the main focus. He fought against the Sage of Six Paths enhanced Madara, but mainly participated in the battle as support. During the battle with Kagaya, both of his eyes became Mangekyo Sharingan. As a result, he activated Susanoo and threw Kamui Shuriken. At that point, he was the most powerful character in the story. The dual Kamui is nothing short of a cheat. As a result, he inflicted a severe blow to Kagaya and made the perfect opportunity for her sealing. Although this scene relies on Obito's abilities, the fact that Kakashi could effectively use these powers also demonstrates his own strength. vs Might Guy. As a bonus, let's not forget eternal rival, Might Guy. One cannot forget about Guy when discussing Kakashi's battles. Guy and Kakashi have been rivals who competed with each other since their academy days. Their record stands at 51 wins for Kakashi and 50 wins for Guy. These matches aren't solely based on skill, sometimes The outcome is decided by a simple game of rock paper scissors. Although there were scenes in the academy days where Kakashi looked down on Guy, he now thinks of Guy as a reliable partner. Kakashi acknowledges Guy as his eternal rival and has expressed this to him. They are not only rivals but also trustworthy companions who rely on each other. Conclusion. How did you find this? Throughout the series, Kakashi has been a very dependable and accomplished jonin, playing an active role in numerous battles. He often faces powerful enemies due to his position, but I have the impression that he is good at leading his team to victory with his natural talent and ability. It is no surprise that he became the 6th Hokage. That concludes this video. If you found this video interesting or if you're a fan of Naruto, please subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.